What's good, YouTube? I'm back, pulling up on y'all. About to do a quick build a quick garden bed. Get to this money. You feel me? We turning this whole section right here into garden beds. So we go rock out. See how quick we can build a garden bed while we doing this live stream. And yeah, y'all stay tuned. Stick in here with me. Oh, and to fill our garden beds, I'm gonna be using compost that I've been rocking out with for last couple months. And any of these pots that I decided to transfer over into this garden bed. So y'all lock in with me. Let's get it. I'm about to go grab a measuring tape because I thought I had it with me. I don't. Brought out all my supplies, but that. Y'all stay tuned. Yes, sir. We back, baby. Got my measuring tape. So for today's project, I'm gonna be using fence posts. The same fence post that I used a couple months ago. And y'all were here while I built out that fence in the front. So I got spare fence posts, and we're gonna double them up. These and go turn these into raised beds. Top to top, this lip right here, mount them together like that. I got 2x2 right here. I'm gonna use as my bracing to lock them in place together. So they'll probably be about, I think the fence posts are 6 foot tall. So they'll end up being about 5, 5'11", 5'10", as far as the length of the beds. Then I'll bust that in half. That way they end up being about 5'10" by about 2.5, 3 feet. And go fill all of these areas up with them. But I'm only building one out today. So let's do it. I went and got my staples because I am gonna fill the bottom with weed sheet. I got a big roll of weed sheet right here. Then we got our roofing screws, got our drill and our impact so we don't split the wood. And of course, staple. I'm gonna use our circular saw. So let's get it. Knock this joker out. You dig? Circular saw. It's cool having these pots and everything here, but it's no real modular way to water all of these things. So coming out here hand washing them, hand watering them. Uh, for me, it's just ineffective. So I'm gonna be more efficient. What I'm gonna do is similar sprinkler system that I have on these garden beds, the four that you all watched me build earlier this year. I have a similar setup, but since it's no faucet over here, they sell these collapsible water tubs, or I'll just end up finding some type of uh, water catchment system, something of that sort, where I can fill it 50 gallons and it's solar powered, and that will water everything over here, and that's gonna be the winner for us. So all of this whole area will be garden beds. So I don't know if y'all keeping up with the news, things like that, but droughts all through the country, water shortages. I don't know if y'all seeing what's going on with Gary, Indiana. Gary, Indiana has been without power for 10 days now. 10 days, which is a travesty. It's another land grab, gentrification in real time, almost similarly to Hurricane Katrina, which my family um, experienced in real time. Has several, excuse me, quite a few family members who were helicopter evacuated out of Hurricane Katrina. So um, that's what's going down in Gary, Indiana. So y'all look at the signs, know that things aren't getting better; they're getting worse with the current administration and just natural disasters. These data centers taking up water. Like if we not doing our best to prep, be prepared for these tumultuous times, then I don't know what you're doing. So let's get it. Hold on, let me see if I can send this link out to some folks. We're gonna keep on rocking. I'm in the shade, but it's still hot. Boy, it is hot out here. Humidity ain't no joke. Go to my channel. Humidity ain't no joke. All right. Audio sounds good. Go ahead and share this to my peoples. Yes, sir. Share it. Send out this link to one more person and we rocking out. You did. Damn, where the damn group chat at? I can't see nothing. There we go. Bam. We good money. All right, let's get it. Let's measure these jokers out. And of course, I don't have a pen with me or a marker. Yeah, 6 feet on the money. So what I'm just gonna do is just cut at the lip, and that'll just save me from marking stuff out. But I should go ahead and draw my straight line on here so I got symmetrical cuts. Yeah, let me grab a marker. I got a marker right here. We back to business. Let's get it. Um, this thing. There we go. Salute, salute, my brother Joe. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Already. I'm gonna put a link in the chat too as well. Anybody want to join up? If not, we about to rock out. You dig? Hey Joe, boy, I lost them watermelons, man. All of them. Got some type of rot. I'll show you. So they going to the chickens, but man, kind of pissed off about that because they was looking good. And I've been waiting on this fertilizer to get here from Amazon for over. Well, it was supposed to pull up on Monday. You see, it's daggone Friday, and I still haven't received my fertilizer. And it's a all bloom fertilizer for fruiting plants and things like that, water soluble. And the Jones still ain't got here. Irritated. Damn, I don't know why my screen just got dark. Uh, oh man, they were looking promising. Yeah, bro. I was so sick when I seen that when I got back on Monday. Big old rotting spots on the rear of them, and it looked like they just literally just exploding from the rear. I'm like, damn, all of that energy and time. But hey, it's part of it. It is part of it. Let me get the stuff out the way. I'm using my what is this thing called? It's a wheelbarrow, but it's the Gorilla wood polymer wheelbarrow. So I'm using that as my stand. There we go. I got a ladder in there, a little giant, and that turns into a stand. I don't know why I don't just go grab that, but it is what it is. We can rock out. First cut. A little off. Yeah, let me fix that. For those who just got in here, I'm building more garden beds. Dragon fruit. I'm about to start growing some dragon fruit. So, yeah, man, y'all can do it out there for sure. One of the garden channels that I watch, they grow garden. I mean, they grow dragon fruit, and they out in San Diego. Yeah, man, that dragon fruit. It's crazy because it almost looks like a damn cactus. But man, I've had it at on a commercial level, but just from videos I've seen, people who grow it, they said commercial wise is nothing like actually growing it yourself because they have to pick it while it's unripe for it to be able to sell, and it doesn't fully ripen when it's not on the actual uh tree itself, or I don't know. I guess it's yeah, I guess you call it a tree because it actually looks like a damn cactus, a cacti. So yeah, the one I've had dragon fruit, and it was kind of bland. But from hearing people who grow them, they talk about these different uh, flavor varieties that they get and how complex the flavors can be. The one I taste, very bland. Had a slight taste to it. Like you would almost have to be like, I would put it like this. To enjoy that what I had, you would probably have to go on like a sugar fast for like a month because that thing was not sweet at all. Oh, okay. It is a cactus. It is a cactus, pretty much. Oh, okay, it's in a cactus family. Have you put any? Damn, I can't see this shit. Hold on. Why don't just? There we go. That's better. Uh, Let me turn my brightness up too. It's still good. Got that auto set on here, but it's not brightening up enough for me. It's just still dark. Okay, just a little better, I guess. Okay, my boy said you have to put it on the trellis for it to grow. Yeah, I did see that. I did see that as well. Putting it on a trellis. Salute to whoever joining in the chat. Y'all make sure y'all smash that like button. You feel me? Share it. YouTube does not like to share our StreamYard, and especially if you on there talking about anything of substance. But man, I was speaking to the fact that if we not doing stuff to prep, I don't know if y'all keeping up with current events, but Gary, Indiana has been without power for 10 days today. Um, Looks like it's gonna be another land grab on some gentrification stuff. Because last time I seen anything like this was Hurricane Katrina, and we know how that went down. We should be prepping, putting together plans, getting up with other like-minded people. Did I delete something? Okay. Okay. I don't know what I'm doing, y'all. All right, whatever. Yeah. Find your tribe for real. I say stock up at least 2 months worth of food and water. If you can do more, do so. Bare minimum a month. But I don't know. I'm seeing a lot of meteorologists talking about this could be a record year for snowfall in the southeast. So snowfall and ice storms, which means, you know, it's gonna be rough for the south because it ain't really structured for this type of weather. He's talking about lack of resources, people panicking, chaos, people freezing to death. That's if the weather continues to be on track with what they're saying. But don't want to fear monger. But at the same time, man, y'all know we dealing with some wicked folk in power. cut these in half. These are gonna be, those will be my length, and then these right here will be the width. So I'm gonna cut them in half, and that will be everything. And then I'm gonna use these 2x2s as my support on the inside, weed sheet for the inside, and then we done. So I'm gonna try to finish this up in the next 30 minutes. Let's see. But y'all make sure y'all smash that like button, share it, share the line. If you got any questions, feel free to ask in the chat. All right. You feel me? Measure this joker out. 71 inches. So we need to go 35 and a half. That'll be right on the money. Our halfway point. 35 and a half. Yeah, 35 and a half is to put it on. Bust this joker in half. Bang. Make sure. Measure twice. Cut once. I'm gonna be making at least 3 more of these for this area right here. Just go be more useful, and I'll be able to grow more operating like this versus empty spaces with these pots here and still having to come in here and hand water. This is gonna make things just a lot more easy. $35 and a half. For those who are wondering how I came up with that number, just 71 inches, and I just divided it. That was it. Divided in half. Right, I'm gonna do it again. Measure twice, cut once. Damn, there we go. Ooh, it's hot out here. Okay. 31 and a half. Yes, sir. 35 and a half. Excuse me. Bust that in half. Then I'll cut my bracing for the inside. Who's that right there? Quick, what it do? What it do? Salute. Uh, it's more important to grow your own food. Can't even eat commercial blackberries anymore. Bro, I was looking on Instagram this morning, and dog, they had a list of all the recalls out there, and this was just fruits and vegetables. But it was like a list of like 20 different fruits and vegetables that were recalled at this moment. And I'm like, wow. But hey, this is what America wanted. You know what I'm saying? They wanted old orange, big orange in the office, you know, running this shit them up, bro. I didn't like either candidate personally, but salute everybody who's in the building. Y'all make sure y'all smash that like button. Just building some more garden beds. This will be the width. We stacking it up too high. Boom. We got money, baby. Those are my lengths right there. So there'll be 5 foot 11 by what is 35? 2 feet 11 inches wide. 2 feet 11 and a half inches wide. That's all our boards cut. Now, if you go to Home Depot right here, these are red pine wood panels, 289 right now. So you talk about 6 panels at $3, $18 to make a garden bed. Come on, you can't beat that, bro. And then these uh these 2x2s, I think they were 289. So these are just scraps that I had from another building project. So if you got, you're only gonna need maybe one of these, so you can make a raised garden bed for $20. So if you got laying screws laying around the house, anything like that, there's no reason why you can't build anything. I don't have the money. Hey, if you got some money to put on that sack or to buy you some alcohol, we can hustle up $20. You know, and let's see. I'm gonna give you measurement of the height of these. It'll be a foot tall. So a foot tall grow bed won't be great for like rooting vegetables and things like that. Well, you can still grow rooting vegetables, sweet potatoes, so on and so forth, because you can grow them in containers. But to like maximize, yeah, disregard that because we all about being efficient with everything that we have in our disposal. So do what you can, grow whatever you can. Now, preferably, you want to have something with more depth when you are growing root and vegetables. That way, if you want to layer on top or things like that, you just are able to grow more in most cases. So, but like I said, we maximizing everything around here. Let's see. Do I want to go the whole foot? I might just go 10 inches. Let me see the length of this because this was a piece of scrap wood. 43 inches. Yeah, I can get for sure. Oh no. Yeah, for sure. So cut out. Might be a year 4 from this. Just make 10-inch blocks. It'll rock out like that. I don't even have to Use this whole joker right here. And let me know how y'all if y'all growing out there, how y'all garden doing? If not, what's stopping y'all from growing something? And if you got any plans to grow, put it in the comments section. Let's go 10. So at 20, okay, 30. Oh shit. 30. God dang. So yeah, this is why I'm definitely go get some either build out some A-frames so I can use them to make all my cuts instead of doing this. Cause man, all right, got all my measurements. All right, bring. I hook his ass up. I'm live right now. I'm not about to do none of that. Just bring him out. I'll get all four of my cuts in, and then we just at this point we just about to drill everything in place, and then staple this weed sheet down, these garden sheets. I didn't do it on my larger grow beds, but we're gonna do it on this one. Good money. Uh, we got money, baby. All four of them. Go lock us in place. Uh, two, then four side walls, and then we just go meet them right up to it. Have them nice and flush. We got our garden beds. I might put some support in the center. I'm not sure yet. If I do, I just have to cut some more. But we'll go rock out like this for at the moment. That's what I was doing. Drill bit, smaller bit, so we don't splinter the wood. Let's see, I need a smaller bit. Oh, I got one down here. All right. Oh, let me see the chat talking to me. My bad, y'all. Man, I just picked a lot of my muscadine grapes. Okay, okay. Hey, quick. I don't know if you sharing anything on your YouTube page. I'm gonna have to check you out. I don't know if I'm sub to you, bro. Said I need to get my beds going. Hold on, let me see. Need to get my beds going so I can, but some collard greens, kale, and cabbage down. Oh yeah, yeah. Put some collard greens, carrots, and cabbage down. That's for damn sure. Got to, bro. It's that season, bro. It is that season. Hey, it's a link in the chat too. If anybody feel like they want to join up, if not, we keeping on rocking. Just putting that PSA out there. You want to join up and ask questions directly? Don't feel like typing, or hell, just come up here and shoot the breeze. Y'all know I do that as well. But yeah, man, I'm gonna be definitely investing into some more solar generators. Um, I'm trying to figure out how the hell I can collect at least 500 gallons off my gutter system on a budget. So that's just like mandatory for me. I'm just thinking about all of these things. I know these data centers, it's like everybody's dreading them coming into their cities because we're seeing the impact that they have on the local economy as far as our electrical bills and the water consumption as well. It's crazy how these corporations can come in and operate and essentially just push aside the locals' needs, and then they get these crazy breaks on bills and tax breaks. It's like we in an oligarchy for real. This is some kings coming in and claiming, you know what I'm saying? He proclaiming eminent domain, taxation without representation, and whatever they say, go. Like, shame on local municipalities, government, things like that for green light and all of this stuff. This shit feel like Walking Dead meets the Terminator. Hopefully these. I didn't even check and see if this drill bit I use was wider than the thread of these screws. Hopefully it's not. Hoo-wee. I don't know if anybody has seen the movie The Dooms. It's this sci-fi movie. It's almost like Chronicles of Riddick meets Star Wars. It's a fly movie. It's a fly movie. But the movie sets place in the future, and you see it's families that have control of different worlds with the uh, ultimate ultimately one leader controlling all of these families. But it's crazy because they're in the future and it ain't no computers around. It's all this advanced weaponry technology, you know, uh, but it's not a single computer around. And I was listening to a few TikTokers, and they were talking about from the perspective of the actual maker of the movie and the TV series. And basically, according to the storyline that they were saying, it was like this is hundreds of years after mankind goes to war with technology, AI, almost like Terminator, post Terminator. We get rid of technology and we become sophisticated, but we ultimately just rely on the smartest human beings to be our master calculators and predict probability. So if you've seen the movie, The Dunes is pretty fly, but it was just interesting. And I was catching this breakdown on how in the future mankind gets the hell away from AI. There we go. Trying to get it more flush. Yeah, smash that like button as you enter the building. Great peoples. Help your brother get up an algorithm. I think I'm gonna start going live on actual YouTube live too, the YouTube app, because it seems like people get way more traction via that way. Even though the StreamYard, in my opinion, I like better just for potential interaction with the people, or figure out how to dual stream with the StreamYard and the YouTube. Damn. Yeah, hold on. Scammers. Let me see. Y'all said, oh, you don't post nothing on YouTube? I got you, bro. I got you quick. Yeah, YouTube got a whole bunch of tomfoolery going on. I know y'all see all the bullshit that's happening in the dog world, man. So sick of this tomfoolery, bro. That's why I stopped talking about the dogs and everything, bro. It's just weirdo behavior. You doing all the right things, and you know it's still a target placed on your back. Then you'll have weirdos come on here and laugh about the shit and help push a narrative. So I'm cool. There we go. Oh, rock out this side. And go put across pieces like so. And man, we got us garden bed for $20. You did. And what I do with my knife? Oh, here it is in my pocket. This whole world is just straight pussified, man. Pushing technology and toxic femininity. That's the only thing I see. Degeneracy is at an all-time high. Where's my drill? Let's get it. We just eyeballing everything. Not trying to get nothing perfect. I just need this thing to serve a purpose. Don't gotta be perfect, you know? Just make it do what it do. I can grow some food out of it. That's a win. 'Cause I tell you what, all of these damn recalls, it ain't gonna be nothing on that damn these any damn grocery stores. But all of the bullshit. And that's if we able to import this stuff. I'm at the time of my life where I can't be eating no damn ramen noodles. I know it's ramen. Hey, he called them ramen. They're ramen. All right. Try to make it as flush as possible. I didn't measure out this one like I did the other one to confirm that it was on the money. But who cares? Who goddamn cares? Will it grow some food? Yeah, it looked decent. But dude, can you grow food in it? God damn it. Damn. If you entered the building, y'all say something in the chat. Let me know how y'all doing. We growing anything? Let's get a conversation going. What type of wins, success y'all have had this summer and your failures? I've had some wins, but I've definitely had my share of failure this summer. All my watermelon has failed. I'm hurt by it. I'm hurt because they was looking so good, and I was ready to smash some watermelon. Come on, like hot summer day. Who don't want some good watermelon, especially during a barbecue? Come on, man. Let's talk about it. Pull that watermelon out the freezer after it done been bust down. Shit, you kidding me? We not gonna play. Everybody eat some goddamn watermelon. Tearing it up. I had a nice Charleston Gray growing over here, and a uh, damn, what is it? Not a Kentucky Jubilee. I can't think of the name of the damn. I know it's some type of Jubilee. Yeah, that's how we doing that right there. I really need some clamps. Some clamps about now to hold me down. Keep this thing standing up. That way I can lock everything in place. You feel me? We'll do that. Brace it like that. There we go. Get creative around this thing. There we go. Just that saw right there. Yes, sir. I get one side in, I'm good money. Everything else is off to the races. All right. Because I'm get my feet wet. Get that thing over. Should have went and just grabbed my damn what's them things you use them for brakes? C clamps. Should just went and grabbed some C clamps, but instead, being lazy, don't feel like walking over there and getting them. There we go. That's that's how she gonna look, y'all. Just like that. $20. Are you kidding me? $20. Come on now. Talk to me nicely. There we go. You drill the bottom in one side at a time, screw it in, and then that'll hold us. Trying to get it as level as possible because this ground is uneven. Y'all know how that go. You having that joker over there doing the teeter totter. Take one in. One side in, baby. See, anybody drop some questions in there? Said, see, the watermelon is worth gold nowadays. Man, you ain't never lied, bro. I was coming from somewhere a couple weeks ago, and this guy had a watermelon stand, and he was selling jokers $10 a watermelon. I'm like, good lord. And they wasn't even like obese. These were, you know, maybe 15, 20 pound watermelons. It was nothing where you would be like, man, you would go crazy. But $20, I'm like, I mean, $10 a watermelon. I'm like, goodness gracious. I get it though. I'm thinking, dude, he bought them from somebody and he was trying to make his profit back. I don't think he grew them himself, to be honest. To be honest, it's $10 a watermelon. Bananas. Damn, what the hell? Here we go. Got action, baby. Here we go. Hey, quick, you in the South or West Coast, East Coast? Hmm. I have to- Excuse me. Don't gotta be perfect. Just gotta do the job. My hair keep getting in the way. Trying to wrap it up. Keep all the damn sawdust and dirt out my hair. That's the only disadvantage about having long hair. Keeping it clean. You welcome. Come on now. How can you beat that? How can you beat that? $20? $40? Now I did do a study, look at several studies. Uh, because this is pressure treated wood, wanted to make sure that it wouldn't be harmful for consumption as far as food growing inside these containers. And from all of the studies I've seen, as of right now, the information that's out there is not harmful. So we go rock out with it. But if any news changes, I will be switching up and figuring out more viable ways to grow. But I mean, eventually, I want to grow directly from the soil instead of having to grow in these beds. But hey, you do what you can do. You know, I'm not in that position yet. Unfortunately, my land does not permit me to do so because I have septic. I am on a septic tank. So we're gonna make it do what it do with the things that we got. Whoa. Wonder should I start? Now we go start at the bottom. Work the way up. Okay. Let's see. Put a board underneath here so it's as flush as possible. And then we go staple inside with this garden cloth. Y'all see about 3 springs ago, when I did my grow rows, I used this stuff right here. Still got some left, so that's what I'm gonna use for the lining. Okay, you in the south? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. My southern brother. Woo. That sun don't look ain't even peeking through, but boy, it's whooping my feet. Not necessarily the sun, but the heat. It is nice and humid out here. Out here, nice and humid. Feel like a sauna in this bed. There we go. Hold that in place. It's that type of weather where when you outside and you sweating, you purging all them toxins out your body. I don't need a sauna. I just need to go outside. Oops, that's no bueno. Damn, I hit a damn screw right there. So I'm going. Let me see. We'll go up a little bit. Damn it. Okay. I don't like that last screw set I just put in, but whatever. Go rock out with it. And I don't know if y'all rock out with R&B, but last night they had the verses Joe versus Donnell Jones. It was a good one. There's some hits that they was playing for sure. That boy Joe, that boy a monster vocally. I think it was a bad matchup though, because Donnell Jones is not on that level vocally as Joe. I think it would have been a better matchup, Tyrese versus Donnell Jones or something like that. Tyrese vocally too strong for too. I knew it was gonna be a bad lineup with the performance because earlier this year, I think it was around Valentine's, they had Music Soul Child versus Anthony Hamilton, and damn it, I lost my drill bit. Dang, how did that happen? Oh, never mind, it's right here. Forgot this thing slides forward. And Anthony Hamilton brought Donnell Jones out. I guess they had a song together, and he was performing. And oh no, it was that Say What because Anthony Hamilton co-wrote on that song, and when he performed it, I was like, vocals wasn't that strong, Playboy. So you talk about putting him on there. That boy Joe, that man, that boy can sing. He can sing like he come out that gospel church, out that church. You know what I'm talking about? Sing you under. Versus they had to tone it down after that YG in the game fiasco. That boy game almost 50 years old out there drinking whole bottles of tequila on stage. There we go. Top panel, and we good money. Come on, man. Let's see how long I've been rocking out. I know my first 15 minutes. Okay, we got about 45 minutes. I'm thinking about trying weed bearing beds. Okay, weed barriers. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's what this is. And also, too, well, I don't have an issue with spacing on my larger grow beds. It was some of slight gapping in between, so my soil in certain spots was initially coming out like very little amounts of it. But yeah, I'm gonna throw that in here, staple it to the sides as well with good money. So all my peppers, uh, so I got my blueberries over here. I don't know if I'm gonna put them in one large grow bed like this, because maybe I don't know, or if I'm gonna do maybe like a 3x3 build out, you know, a little grow bed for 3x3. That way, your blueberry they like to spread horizontally. They don't really get that deep in depth as far as their roots go. So you talk about root system, maybe about a foot long. I mean, a foot deep, but they like to expand. So that's what I'm probably going to end up doing is building out three of these grow beds, but making them 3x3 and having all of my blueberries grown inside of these instead of those cloth grow bags that I have. One side, damn. Bam. There go our garden bed. 45, 40 minutes. Come on. $20. That's a little bit of ingenuity. Have some wood laying around these fence posts. Put that weed barrier inside of there. Staple it to the sides. That's good money right there. I say so. Probably have to double it up. But let's see. Now that's gonna work right there. That's money. Grab my staple gun. We go cut it right there. Staple this joker in there. We in there. That's game. That's ball game. Put my compost in here. Chicken manure. Hey, can't tell me nothing. Cost you $20. $20. Trying to tuck it a little bit. That way the weed sheet don't look too crazy. Just keep on moving along. You feel me? Don't gotta be purty. It's gotta be functional. You want it to look good or you want to eat good? Well, I'm gonna say give me a little bit of both. I like aesthetics and function. You know, need something to hold these corners down. There we go. That way, I know I'm stapling it evenly on each side. I don't know what y'all can and can't see, so y'all forgive me if y'all aren't able to see this. Put a one in the chat if you can see what's going on from that distance. And then I'll walk over there, come check it out. And if not, then I'll adjust the camera. Put a one in the chat if you can see what's going on inside of here. You don't be tripping when I'm with my new. There we go. There's money. Yeah, knocking over my screws and whatnot. Let me see. Okay, let me bring this closer so y'all can see. Try to put it in some shade too, because my tablet over here getting hit with some sun that's peeking through. Let's see. How was that? Yeah, there we go. I think that's better. Think that's better. Damn, that's what I was looking for. Hold down these corners. All right. Oh, yeah, that's why that wasn't working. Set it right there at this height. Good money. Yes, sir. Hey, we're making it happen. Using what we got and daring to try. You feel me? Should be using the internet for at least what it can do for us. And it's a million tutorials on how to do something. But a lot of people most favorite and famous line is, "I don't know how. Nobody never taught me." Got that excuse no more. You've been around anybody like that, that's annoying. Get to blaming everybody else. Always got an excuse for why something didn't get accomplished. You ever work with somebody or doing business with somebody and you got a deadline on something and you on them about it and they don't complete their part of the assignment or whatever it is, and then they complain and have excuses for everything? Man, sorry, sons of bees. Hate folk like that. Well, nobody told me, or I didn't know what to do. You waited to the last moment to say this? I hate you with every fiber in my body. All right, go cut this joker right here. You staple it down right here. And then we're gonna cut that joker. Got our weed cloth in there. What I do with my knife? Set it down somewhere. Here it is. And that's it, man. Start to finish. Garden bed from scratch on a budget. Live here on YouTube in an hour's time, an hour 15, whatever. See, always keep you a sharp blade with you too. I don't leave out the house without a blade. It's very rare that when I grab my keys, my wallet, I forget to grab a blade. I always grab, unless unless I'm just coming into the yard, but I always grab at least a pistol, wallet, knife, and a pen. You'll always see that on my person. I want to get, they got these little tactical lights that you put on your keychain too, because there's been too many instances when I needed a flashlight on me, but I had to use my phone instead. So, yeah. But yeah, I always got, oh, of course, my phone. Today's time, you can't go nowhere without no damn phone. Leave your phone somewhere for an hour and a half. And it seemed like those times when you do, that's when everybody acting like it's an emergency. Man, where you was at? I've been calling you. Like, damn, left my phone one time. Now the biggest things then went down. Just tightening it up a little bit. Feel me? Damn. Like that down in the corner. Shoot, I just completely missed right there. Put a staple to the floor, to the ground. That was goofy as hell. All right, but that's it right there. We good money. Square Bear from Delaware. You dig? Don't gotta be perfect. Just gotta produce food. Okay. Uh, Houston, we got a problem right here. Cause that corner right there that I stapled caused it to lift up right there. So I'm gonna release that corner. Let's go release everything else over here. Damn, that staple don't want to come out. My goodness. Two staples. It's causing some ruckus. There we go. Yes, sir. Get this compost. Throw this compost in here. What it do? Zoe, my brother. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Just built this garden bed in real time. In real time. Ah, I got this compost over here. Ah, I think I'm gonna throw these peppers in here. These are my orange trees that I pruned at the beginning of the summer. Check them out now. They were a single branch. Now they've teared off. This one's got 4 on here. Looking good. Same over here. Need to put a stabilizing jury out the way. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and put this garden bed right here, this area. Throw this okra in here. These peppers, throw them in here. I've been bull jiving with my olive trees. I'm about to go ahead and up pot these as well. This one pot for it. Got another pot over here. Throw these olive trees in there. I got those at a local nursery in a little town called Lakeland, Georgia. They got an olive nursery up. Well, it's not a nursery, it's an olive factory and farm. So hundreds of acres of olives they growing. And they do all the packaging. And the company I work for, we just go pick them up, sell them. My cayenne pepper. Need to get some off here. I came out here yesterday. Giant hornworm was on here eating up all the leaves. Same with my jalapeno. This thing was loaded with jalapenos. I'm probably out of view. Thing was loaded with jalapenos. There was another one on there, and my potatoes just ravaged, ate up all the leaves. So I got like three giant hornworms off of these three plants, and pissed me off. But it is what it is. I end up feeding them to the birds. So hey, you eat my stuff, you will become a meal, straight up and down. And right here, I got a little deformed cucumber. So this has died off. Go ahead and pull that out. And I'm gonna use this soil that's in here with the, be eating healthy as possible. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. No question. No question. Without a doubt, my brother. Without a doubt. Got this. I'm just making space so I can daggone put this garden bed right here in this area. All right. So y'all give me 1 second so I can reorient that damn camera. I'm gonna put this garden bed right in this place. We'll go ahead. I got the weed sheet on there, so no need of me to pull any of these weeds. But just for shits and giggles, just go ahead and pull them. Go ahead and pull them. I'm gonna get some soil as well from the area where my chicken coop used to be, because all of that is just prime manure. So same thing, use a little bit of this native soil as well. Try to use as little of commercial soil as possible. This is a budget thing right here. Let me throw some of these earthworms in here as well. Gotta have those. I got worms all right here. Throw these worms in here. Worm castings. If you understand, you understand. Okay. All right. Oh, here go. Another one. Another one. Another one. They all through here. All of these worms. Just throwing them in here. Another one. And I do have some amendments. Excuse me. Woo! I'm gonna use some bone meal and blood meal in here as well. Oh, and I had a toad in here. I don't know if y'all seen that goddamn toad in here. They everywhere. Yeah, I just chucked them. Let's see, who is this trying to join up? My brother Joe, what it do?
You know what it is, cuz. What you mean who coming up here? You know what it is, nigga. What's cracking, cuz?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You already know. Top
Got
of
it.
it, loco. I know it's still the AM on your side of the game.
Yeah, about a good 10:30. Think what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. Yeah, man. Hey, just building in real time.
Out here building stuff from scratch. You know what I
Yes,
mean?
sir.
Like you said earlier, we're in the times to where now you can't even get fresh fruit no more.
Come
You know what
on,
I'm
bro.
saying? Everything you want. got salmonella, got glass in it, got all type of weird stuff going on, man. So it's just
Come
important to grow
on.
your own garden. You know what I mean? So it's like my lady told me, ain't nothing like going into the backyard, getting some fresh herbs and cooking with it. This way, it ain't nothing like it. Food tastes
I'm telling
different,
you,
tastes better. You know what I mean? So
for sure.
yeah, I know y'all gotta start growing some. You ain't gotta have uh 20 acres like soul. You dig what I'm saying? You can have you a little bit in the backyard. You can have you two or three, four, whatever your favorite thing is. You can grow it in your own backyard. So
I think it's understatement to say growing just a little bit now. Man, you better, whatever amount of real estate that you
yeah.
have, you better maximize that. You ain't got nothing but window sills. You got a balcony.
Hey, well,
Because,
I'm growing. I'm starting off my collard greens from the window sill. You dig what I'm
come
saying?
on.
So it's,
Hey, come on. You know what I mean? Like, bruh, when your family is looking at you because it ain't nothing in that pantry or that refrigerator
mhm,
and that realness kick in, oh
mhm,
shit, what is we gonna do?
mhm,
Come on, bro. I don't want to be in that position right there where now I got to tap into some animalistic side
mhm.
and go take from others because I didn't choose to utilize my time when the
For
writing
sure,
was on the wall.
for sure.
And you go doing that, you come up against people like myself who are
Mm,
thinking about people such as yourself. The likelihood is you
mhm,
ain't gonna make it back to your family.
mm,
Now they hungry and they missing their daddy.
mhm,
So
mhm,
you'd be better suited to just go ahead and take
mhm,
heed and
mhm,
get down with the Soul Academy. You dig?
mhm, mhm,
The Soul
mhm.
Academy where we teaching men how to be men again and trying to get some more women on here so we can teach them the ways of real women. You dig?
Mhm.
Now, don't laugh at me, y'all, but this compost bin is a couple 100 pounds. And there was no way I was about to lift this thing and any
Mhm. Mhm.
whew, I'm out of breath. See a big
Mhm.
behemoth right here. It's a big heifer. Ah,
If y'all ain't ever filled up a 25-gallon grow bag and try to move it, then you don't understand what he's talking about. If you ain't filled a 20-gallon pot and you trying to move it around the garden,
this 80 gallons right here.
mhm.
So of compost, you know how heavy this joker is.
Mhm.
And I ain't no big dude,
Oh yeah, for sure.
but but I got
Oh, that's the
some of that. I got some of that
oh that's the
old blood in me. And if you know what I mean, you know what I mean. That sharecropper blood.
yes sir. Oh, that's that compost thing.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yeah. So you already know how heavy
No,
this
but yeah.
joker is.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, yeah, for sure. So to go back what you're saying, like you ain't wanting to do nothing to nobody. They're trying to come take your resources. I forgot. I read some book was kind of talking about what it looked like during the end times. When resources get low, and
Oh
people
yeah.
start venturing out, and trying to find, it ain't no different than like a possum. You got possums, they mainly night crawlers. They be out night doing what they got to do. But if you see a possum during the daytime, the possum's either sick or the mother is in dire need trying to find food for the babies. So
Come
she's
on.
out in the daytime trying to find whatever she can. That's not her normal activity. But to feed her baby, she has to scrounge around and find food. So for us humans, we get to a point to where you gotta go rob somebody to get what you need. Like you said, you might not make it back to your family. And in the book, it was saying how the women of the family had to make choices. So the man went out, didn't make it back.
Yeah.
Then they place got ransacked of their resources, and the women
Yep.
had to make choices. You was either you
For
become
sure.
either you come over here and become my concubine and do what I tell you to do, or I'm just gonna throw you in the wolves and you survive on your own by yourself. Make a choice.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean?
Women
So the
become commodity.
oh yeah, bro, but it get real gangsta out. It get real cold out
Oh
here. The
yeah.
world real cold now. The world is real
Oh yeah.
cold. This ain't no Disney
Oh
movie
yeah.
when stuff get. Y'all should know about it, especially during COVID. Y'all see how
Come
folks
on.
acted during COVID over toilet tissue and hip paper. Now
Come on.
imagine, now imagine we ain't got no food. We like we over here like Gary, Indiana. We ain't got
Come
no
on.
electricity, no water, can't heat none, can't boil nothing. What you think folks gonna start doing?
Oh,
You
you
know what I
become
mean?
food.
So you know what I
And
mean?
let
So
people get real hungry. You become food. Literally.
literally, what was that?
Yeah.
What was that? It was a
Book of
judge,
Eli?
Judge
Oh, okay.
Dredd.
Oh,
Judge
the
Dredd.
facts.
We cannibals, Paul. And they them folks on them desert on that desert land or whatever, and they eat humans and everything. Yeah, let me have them, Paul. Yeah,
Wait, that was on Judge Dredd?
yeah. That was on Dread, the one with Sylvester Stallone, where he
Oh,
remember
okay.
he
The
got
original Dredd. I was thinking
the
about the
red
new the latest one.
not not original Dread.
Okay.
He got end up getting locked up. He ended up escaping, and then he got hemmed up by like these robotic people who were cannibals. You know what I mean? So they're like, let me have him, Paul. So
Damn.
yeah, man. I'll get real gangsta, son.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. See, I ain't I'm hip enough to understand that this system ain't never done nothing for us in the first place. So
Oh yeah, no, yeah. I mean,
we gonna be the last to get any type of services in the event of that. I learned from Katrina.
oh
Katrina
yeah,
taught me a lot. You know,
oh yeah,
my family was directly affected from Katrina.
oh yeah,
So,
yeah. I had a
you
yeah, I
know,
had a home. Yeah, I had a home. I have a homie. He got he lives in another state now. From New Orleans. He always tell me. He always got them sisters who be like, "Let me get $40. Can you pay my light bill?" All that kind of shit, right?
yeah,
And he like, man, I went to Hurricane Katrina. I had to take a bath under the I-9 bridge in the FEMA
come
camp.
on,
They
come
gave
on.
me a backpack at $500 and said, "Good luck, nigga."
Yep.
And
And
I had
everybody was
to,
going to Houston.
yeah, and I had to build my way up to where now I can actually afford to buy a house now. Ain't nobody helped me. I didn't get no handout. There was no programs for me. So no, I ain't
Bruh.
got no $40 for you.
Right. It's crazy when you'll see people, especially people who always need a hand, and as soon as they get on, they disappear and act like they ain't got nothing for you. But then they get right back messed up, and they be the first ones asking for help and be crying out, "No, but see, this why I don't F with family because y'all don't be helping, and oh, I need a village."
Hmm.
Hmm.
Yeah, bro. So,
I had to save my thoughts right there because I almost said something.
hmm.
Okay, beer.
Hmm.
But yeah, people always talking about village, but don't never want to speak on how it requires service. Everybody putting in their part.
Oh yeah.
Folks are so damn selfish.
And for everybody,
Like,
yeah, if you don't have a village, somebody got to do the cooking. Somebody got to do the
yeah,
cleaning. Somebody got to
yeah.
do the education. Somebody got to do the
Come on,
gardening. Somebody got to do the butchering. Somebody got to harvest the water.
security.
Somebody has to be security. Somebody has to build the house, build the houses,
Come
build the
on,
compound, build the wall. Come
come
on, man.
on. We need people who have medical skills.
Yeah, yeah,
Like,
yeah. Everybody
People
talking
think
about
that
nation building, but
stuff
nobody
show
gonna play
up.
their role.
Yeah. And think that can just show up. Hold on,
No.
you didn't put in on this, literally. No blood,
Mm-mm,
sweat, tears, or a dime.
mm-mm,
I'm sorry, you will be turned away. You better
mm-mm.
pull up with some resources or have some
And
extremely needed skills.
or and Hoo Ha ain't gonna get it either.
No, no. Because during times like that shit funky. That's some funky shit.
Oh.
Yeah, yeah. You doing God knows what. No. You didn't slept with 100 people, 100 Negroes to make your way here. I'm cool. That's an infestation. Plus your BBL is leaking. I'm cool.
Hey, you got some preacher boy type niggas talking about, hey, I just want to taste you. You know what I'm saying? Ain't worry about that. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Hey.
I walked 5 miles in the heat. Yeah, I just want to
Yeah.
taste the girl.
Give
I
it
just
to
want to
me.
taste the girl.
What did he say?
Preacher
Yeah,
boy.
you ain't lying. You ain't lying about that. Woo, the stankier the better.
Mhm.
Yeah.
If it
Yo,
ain't got
sir.
no twang, it ain't my thing. Yes, sir. What they
Yeah,
say?
man, God, dog.
Hmm.
Off with his head.
If it don't taste like a battery, it ain't for me. You dig what I'm saying?
Wow. No, no.
You know how as a kid, you used to do dumb stuff like, like you put like a double A battery on your tongue or something like that.
Oh,
So
yeah,
it
yeah,
tastes
yeah.
like,
We get the
yeah,
little,
yeah,
what
yeah,
is it, the little
yeah,
9
yeah,
volt batteries and be licking it?
yeah, yeah.
Hell yeah. You ain't lying. I don't know why we used to do that shit. But yeah, nah, that's out. That's out right there. Putting this okra in now. What else? I'm gonna throw these peppers in here too.
Oh,
You feel
man.
me? All of that is just compost right there. I ain't went and grabbed none of this manure, nor grabbed a bag of commercial soil yet. Come on, talk to me nicely.
Hmm. Yeah. So my next thing is I'm getting ready for the fall.
Yes,
So
sir.
the only oh damn boy, I'm in all bad. I almost left it on my wallet and my keys. But I'm in all bad. That's enough
Can't
out
do
here.
that. That's no bueno, my friend.
What happens when we only get 4 hours of sleep?
Oh yeah, yeah. Shout out to
Well,
you, bro.
4 hours of sleep.
Hey, my brother Joe is one of the hardest working brothers out here. You know, cut from that old cloth, man's man. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Shout out to my brother. You
I
know, the
appreciate you, dog.
circumstances that he's been having had to deal with, and I ain't never heard my brother complain not one time. This stuff cut from that old cloth. Shout out to my brother.
Appreciate you, dog. Appreciate you.
Yeah,
I got my
yeah.
keys, got my wallet. I should go to Lowe's now. No, I ain't got time. Won't be rushed.
I'm gonna say this to all of my listeners and future listeners. If your circle don't encompass people that inspire you to do better, to be the best version of yourself, you need to reconsider who you operate with.
But
Your people should be challenging you to be the greatest version of yourself. Hey man, you've been talking about doing this. What's happening with it? What's going down? Like that's the type of brothers that I got in my circle. Brothers that
yes, sir.
if I say I'm gonna do something, they go pull up on me 3, 4 months from now and ask, "Hey man, what's up with this? Hey, how is that looking, man? Remember you was talking about it. What's the deal with it?"
Mhm. Accountability.
Yeah, your circle don't look like that. I think you might want to reevaluate who you got around you. Okay. Just go put these peppers in here.
Yeah, but I really
We
want to do
go.
that dragon fruit, bro. I just happened to be
Oh
at
yeah,
Lowe's.
man.
I was looking for some decorative plants, and I'm like, dragon fruit.
Yes, sir.
You know, I ain't out here where I'm at. There's a huge flea market. It's like very popular. I mean, that's where all the Mexicanos, Nicaraguans, they be over there selling their stuff. You know, it's been around here for
Yeah.
a long time. You get them, you from the West, you get them old school, you get them OG Mexican blankets that last about 15 years. You
Facts.
know what I mean?
Facts. Yeah, yeah. Them
Still
quilts.
got them. You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
Yeah,
The Mexican
for
blankets,
sure.
boy, they last 30 years, boy.
Right, right, right,
it
right.
got
What you talking
got
about? Ain't
either,
got one
either
hole
either
in it.
got like either got like a lion on it or something. That mug lasts forever.
Hey,
You dig what I'm saying?
I got one. I got one in the crib with the lion on it. With the lion on it. On God in heaven. If I showed you right now, boy,
Hey, hey.
I'm gonna go grab it here in a second, bruh.
He
Just
said
on
with the
GP
lion on it.
with the lion on God in heaven. You ain't
With the
never lied,
lion
bruh.
on it.
And we ain't talking about the lion from the Wiz either.
No. Yeah. I got about two, and then I had one. What helped me all through college, boy. When I went to
Come
school,
on,
it
come
get
on.
about
Hey,
10
that's that
degrees
blanket
negative,
where
10
the
wind chill.
hey, you have it folded up perfect for when they come over. I'm cold. I
Oh
need
man,
some covers. Here you go.
here you go, baby.
Yeah, yeah. You
You
got
know,
your
you know.
cologne sprayed on
Here
it
you
and
go.
everything. Oh,
Oh
it
yes, sir.
smells good.
Oh yes, sir. Oh yes, sir. Oh
Yeah.
yes, sir.
Yeah, I fell right into the trap, baby.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Talk to me nicely, and I talk back.
Yes, cuz I'm about to grab my dry cleaning. Hold on one second, bro.
Yeah, no doubt, no doubt.
And I want to save my gut and everything. We got some weirdos there.
Yeah, no, yeah, for sure.
Mug out here
It'd
sending
be
me.
popping up like,
I get
I
my dry.
know.
I get. I'm out here get my dry cleaning and come up. Somebody send me a meat pick. Like, wait a minute, what in the world?
Bruh,
I heard your number on there. Now I'm seeing what's going on.
come on. Freak
Nah,
nasty. Freakazoids.
Fanon. I'll be right back.
Oh, damn. Damn. That's an LDBC insight right there. Insider. Yeah. Freakazoids out here, y'all. Y'all watch out. They're amongst us. I should probably space this a little more. Yeah, I'm gonna do that so that they not impeding on one another. Ah, come on. Talk to me nicely. Y'all seeing it in real time. Talk to me nicely. My new pepper bed. I'm gonna make my next ones. Go do brassicas. Need a crap ton of brassicas. I'm gonna see if they got any like 60-day potato varieties out there. That way I can grow as many as possible. Trying to get as many roots and gourds growing for the winter time. That way we ain't relying on the grocery store. And this is my bell pepper. Volunteer. Y'all saw me pull this from over by the chicken coop and plant this about 3 weeks ago. This thing is taking off and it's starting to flower. So we are going to be getting some peppers real soon. Well, I might have. We'll see, because plants don't like to be they roots disturbed, especially when they're in the midst of flowering. So we'll see. This might set me back a couple weeks, but whatever. I'm watering too infrequently. Oh, okay. There we go.
Fanon.
Man, I know. Freakazoid.
Come on, cuz. Shout out to the good people who was hooking me up.
And, and
Ladies and
save your
gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, if
save your
you
part.
if you go out if you go out and you patron in your community, if they ain't happy to see you or giving you a hug or whatnot, then you ain't shit. You know what I mean? So
That's a fact.
many places I go in my community, but if I'm grabbing food or getting other things, people see me, they say hi, how you doing? Ask about your family. Some even give me a hug. You know what I mean? And or their daughters give me a hug. You know what I'm saying? But
Right,
you know,
right. Facts.
so that's how you know that's having a good reputation in your community. You know what I mean? So you,
That's bone meal, people. Now we're about to put some blood meal in here. We're gonna water this bit in. See if
hey
I can
Joe,
get.
I don't know if I told you this in the. Oh my bad, bro. I'm sorry. Go ahead, my bad. I mean,
No, go ahead, go ahead, go ahead. Good.
so I have like a nephew. I have a nephew about 10 years old. So he got into gardening just randomly. I mean, he's like he'll YouTube everything. So um, he YouTube himself how to cook. He can cook steak and everything, right? But he got into gardening, so he'll go to his local grocery store. They sell like tomatoes for like $5. Stuff like that. Like if you get some plants from like Whole Foods or whatever.
Yeah.
So he does some gardening. So he come over and he see my garden. He's like, Uncle, I didn't know you a gardener. You don't look like somebody who gardens. you know,
Hey, what does that
what I
look
mean?
like?
Yeah, I'm so, um, but just with that alone, we started developing like a connection just on that because now he'll come over all the time, want to look in the garden, want to play with stuff, and he has a fish fertilizer, so he put fish fertilizer on like everything, you know, and all that kind of stuff, you know what I mean? Or you'll see some of my plants that are like hibernating, getting ready for next year. He's breaking the branches off. I'm like, hey man, what are you
Hey,
doing?
hey, hey,
You know?
hey, hey. I know you love this, but slow it down. How now, brown cow?
Yeah, he was, he was like, Uncle, I went out there and pollinated your watermelons for you. I'm like, you did what? What?
Oh
Yeah,
wow.
I did this. I did this and this and this. I'm like, oh, okay, appreciate you. And I
Y'all got
watered
a
everything for
botanist
you
over there.
already. Huh?
You got a botanist over there.
Yeah. So he over there, he watering all my stuff. I'm not even at the house. He watering all my stuff for me. He playing with stuff, picking lemons at the tree, and just, being a kid, right? So he's like, Uncle, I want to go get some plants. I'm like, okay. So we end up going to Lowe's, man. So I end up getting him like some eggplant, and I got him something else. And then I'm like, do you know what kind of fertilizer you need for this? He looked it up. I need some 10 fertilizer. I'm like, okay, do you have any? No, I don't have any. Before you leave, let me know. I'll pour some in the bag for you. So I give him some 10 fertilizer. You know what I mean? So, hey, starting him off young, at 10 years old in the garden. He's already growing tomatoes and everything.
Hey, bro. That this one of those skills that AI can't come in and take over. You know what I mean? It's always gonna be needed. Matter of fact, I don't want
Mm-hmm.
no robots growing my goddamn food.
Facts.
Y'all give me 1 second. I'm
Can you
over
hear me,
here.
dog?
What's that? Yeah, keep cooking.
I'll see if you can hear me. Okay, I got you. I'll see if you can hear me. I'm in the car. You switch from me Bluetooth to the car. Make sure you can hear me. But,
Yeah, yeah. Loud and clear.
yes, sir.
Loud and clear. Ugh.
All right, y'all. So I told Soul, so I'm gonna tell y'all, I'm grow some dragon fruit. I live out here in the West Coast as growing zone number 9. So I can grow dragon fruit. Again, I've seen it. I've had some before I first seen it at like a flea market. It's kind of a delicacy thing, hard to find. If you get some at Whole Foods, they
They're like $5 a pound, something like that. But
Yeah,
yeah. So I'm
and they're
mainly
not
growing
good.
dragon fruit. Yeah, no, you know, they're not good and they're not ready yet. So
Right,
like like most fruit, you know, most fruit you get from the store, you know, it's not ready yet. You can get a watermelon from the store and it'll be good for like you can leave it out for like 2-3 weeks. You know what I mean?
right.
So um,
Whew,
but um, my dog said, "Whoo!" But
bro,
but
you about to see what I'm
hey,
walking back with,
oh no, I got you, I got you.
bro.
So the only reason why I'm growing dragon fruit is because I just want to see if I can grow it. I want to try something different. I don't have any succulent plants in my garden. I have a lot of, you know, I have a lot of stuff that attract hummingbirds and bees and everything. So I want to grow a succulent, you know, and I was just curious. So I did a little research, you know. So for dragon fruit, you know, for it to grow and be successful, it has to be a 2-part cactus soil, you know. So I'm gonna see if I can find some organic cactus soil. If not, I might have to go with the Miracle Grow. I'm not into Miracle Grow like that, but you know what they
Yep,
got is whatever they
I
got.
saw that
So you
yesterday.
need,
It was that miracle organic, what they call it, that cactus
yeah,
potting.
yeah. So I'm growing mine in a grow bag. I have a I think 20 to 25 gallon grow bag. So I'm gonna put my dragon fruit in that. I could put it in the ground, but I just don't have much space, in my backyard for that. So for dragon fruit to be successful, so 20 to 30 gallon grow bag, 2-part cactus soil, 1 part regular soil, and then 1 part, your amendments, whether it's steer manure or your chicken manure. You know, you mix all that up and everything, and then for the dragon fruit, you have to put it on a trellis. You cannot just put it in there and think it's going to be all right. You have to put it on a trellis, either a T trellis or or a tall circular trellis, meaning that it's a standing pole, and on the top is like a little circular at the top, because the dragon fruit, it grows up, so you have to attach it to your trellis. It's going to grow up, and then it's going to fold out. It's going to fold out
Same
or
way,
fold over
same
the
way grapes
trellis.
do.
Yeah. Yeah, so you gotta, so again, it's kind of like a cactus, kind of like it's in a succulent family. So once it folds all over, and it starts growing, it's gonna look strange and everything. But I just want to see what I can do with it. I want to test my garden skills, and see what's going on. I already have a orange tree, I already have a lemon tree. I'm growing a peach tree. So now I want to see what's going on with this dragon fruit. So it's just mainly on the whim. I went to Lowe's with my young nephew, and then I saw they had dragon fruit there, and I just got curious, and then started doing research. So
Oh, my boy said if you eat fast food, you already uh, eat AI food. Yeah, that's for damn sure. You ain't lying about that.
no,
My
that
fault,
ain't that
Joe.
the truth. Ain't that the truth. No, ain't that the truth? Because Taco Bell
Yeah,
already came out and said they won't say if they meat real or not.
yeah.
They won't even say it.
What? Hey, look. This is one thing I tell you. I ain't seen one new funeral graveyard be built, and it's a whole heap of people who die every day. I'm just saying.
Hey, hey, hey.
And you wonder why folk is crazy. I don't know if y'all are aware of the people in like Borneo and New Guinea. They're known as the headhunters, right? Well, these people are which are cannibals, right? So they practice in cannibal traditions and things like that. Well, in the 1980s and 19 early 90s, it they had some illness, some plague go around, I guess you would call it. This is their last recorded uh, wars that went down where human consumption was coming in effect, documented at least what they say. And these people were developing symptoms that looked like mad cow disease,
Mm,
but they were exhibiting erratic, crazy behavior, almost like lunacy, hyper anger, hyper aggressive, shaking also became an effect. and ultimately, they would succumb to this illness. But I will say that they probably feeding us some human meat on small scales because folks is goddamn crazy,
Man,
crazy. On top of,
I wouldn't put that
uh huh,
I wouldn't put that past nothing.
bruh. I'm just saying, they like we overpopulated. Save those cows. Matter of fact, slaughter those cows and let the meat rot, and then we'll feed them each other. God damn it.
Folks already cracking jokes talking about if you go to, let's say, an Oriental or Chinese restaurant, that they're giving you dog and cats and all that kind of stuff. Like, well, if you don't see no stray dogs around, you
Yeah,
know what's going on. So, the folks
eat
already,
meow
folks been
meow.
joking about that for years. You know what I mean? So, I mean, it's again, you go to these restaurants, if it says on there, you gotta go to a fast food restaurant and it says real 100% grade A beef. Why you have to advertise that it's real beef? Why does that have to be an
Right,
advertisement? That should
right,
be standard. You don't expect to go over nobody's house and then making you some fake stuff, so that you
right.
expect that to be real food. So you don't expect to be there's there's videos online to where folks cut into an watermelon, and like it's you cut open a watermelon, you get a piece, and like the piece is like bending, it's like almost like rubber, or you see some folks
Yep.
get like an ice cream cone and they pour water on the actual ice cream and it don't melt, it just stays there. You know what I mean? So we live in a weird society to where hell, if you go to McDonald's, the chicken nuggets is pretty much slime. So somebody put out a video what the chicken nuggets is made out of. Is literally looked like toothpaste almost.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
It's
That's exactly what it looks like. Look like you
yeah, it
using
look
some
like
damn
toothpaste.
organic toothpaste.
Okay.
We're just putting a little bit of native soil in here,
Yeah.
and we done, man.
What's cracking today at
We are
Lowe's?
done. What the homie said,
What's
yeah,
cracking at
man.
Lowe's?
Oh, it's going up at Lowe's, huh?
There's hella people at Lowe's.
I'm gonna put these in
So
here.
some of y'all, so so me and so when we do our gardening, we like to do things organically and whatnot. I used to go to nurseries, but nurseries a lot of times don't have the things that I'm looking for, or I haven't had much success with stuff at nurseries. I don't know why, but when I get stuff at Lowe's, it seemed to be pretty successful. Maybe because it started off with maybe with like some stuff from Miracle Grow or whatever. Lowe's has a wide variety of stuff. Depending on the season, you can get almost anything you need here. Again, Lowe's has dragon fruit. You know what I mean? So it's they got seeds for days too, and they get all type of seeds here.
For
So
sure.
Lowe's not a bad option. You want to get your gardening going.
That's for damn sure. Uh, make sure you stocking up on seeds because
I'm
that's
looking.
one of those things where when they decide they don't want us to have no more, it's over. We ain't gonna be able to go like how we did at Big Mama house. She had the orange tree, and we take a seed from the orange and plant it, and in 7 years we eating more fruit from that tree. No, they producing. I just recently saw a video where have now produced pineapples without the head. And if you know anything about
Oh man,
pineapples, that's how you
yeah,
regrow them. So
yeah.
the jig is up. Oh shoot, I done left my phone in the sun. Damn.
Run up in here and run out. Hopefully they still got some.
Uh, we're gonna rock out for a few more minutes and then we're gonna wrap this thing up.
Oh,
That's shit.
Hello. Hello, how you doing? Look for the dragon fruit. Dragon fruit? You guys still have some? Okay. Yeah, I saw some last week, so I figure I'll come back quick as I can. See again, people, you go where everybody welcome you, love to see you, say hi to you.
Yes, Lord.
I go to my local Lowe's, everybody know me.
Right.
All right. All right, so let me put y'all on camera real quick so y'all can see what dragon fruit look like. Let's
Yeah,
see.
show the good people.
Man, don't look at me. I know I'm
Hold on,
handsome.
hold on, hold on, hold on. Let me put the camera on you.
All
There
right,
we
so
go.
we here at Lowe's, as y'all see. This is the good store Lowe's. You know what I'm saying? So again, here's a dragon fruit. So again, it's a pitaya, dragon fruit, so cactus. So it's again a part of the cactus family. Do not overwater 2 times a week max. You know, again, it is a cactus, succulent. So this is what dragon fruit looks like. You know, when you just when you're getting it. You know, so like area comes on like a little trellis or whatever, and these are on about $20. You know, so not that expensive. You know, if you want to do this. So I believe with some of these you can leave them in here, or you know, I'm gonna put mine in a grow bed. I want to get mine as big as possible. But yeah, so this is what dragon fruit look like. It look just like a cactus. You know, but you know, so that's what it's gonna look like when you get yours going. You know what I mean? So yeah. So if y'all want to
What's
look at
up?
getting some dragon fruit, check out your local Lowe's. I'm in grow zone 9. You know what I mean? So let me see.
I would imagine you would be able to find dragon fruit pretty much anywhere on the West Coast.
Mhm. Let me find out me good one. Let me see.
Hey, I'm gonna have to end this live, bro. I gotta go pick my baby up from school.
Oh, you good on?
Yes, sir. Hey, I appreciate
Nice.
everybody who rocked out with me for this time. Y'all already know it's your boy growing with soul. And if you know better, you grow better, baby. We out. Peace.